when you look at it, the Dallas Cowboys could be facing a situation with a new head coach, a new quarterback, and potentially a new wide receiver. So hear me out. Things are going to get interesting in Dallas really, really, really fast. And what I mean by that is, apparently there's a report out there that Ceedee Lamb is going to request a trade if he's not given the contract that he is looking for from the Dallas Cowboys. Before you say, if I'm Dallas, I would sign Ceedee Lamb. I would say this: if I'm Dallas, and we're at this point, right, where you're kind of going back and forth, or maybe you're not even entertaining what the guy is asking for. I don't know what the guy is asking for. I think you got to let this season play out. Because I think there's a real chance that Dak Prescott is playing his final season as the Dallas Cowboys starting quarterback. And Dallas fans, you might be in for something you haven't seen in a long time. And you know what it's called? Rebuild. You might not like that word. No team likes that word. Nobody wants to hear rebuild. Everybody wants to hear retool. But when you look at it, the Dallas Cowboys could be facing a situation with a new head coach, a new quarterback, and potentially a new wide receiver. If I'm Ceedee Lamb and I'm Ceedee Lamb's agent, why the hell would I sign in Dallas when there are so many question marks, right, regarding the franchise? I get it. Everything's bigger in Dallas. The opportunities, being able to be marketable, the whole 9 yards. It makes a lot of sense for a lot of reasons for Ceedee Lamb, that guy, to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to stay in Dallas. But if you're serious about winning championships and playing for a contender, I don't know. If it was me, I'm sitting back and I'm waiting to see how this thing shakes out. We don't know how it's going to shake out. And it's crazy to see where we are, because a couple of years ago, we're looking at Dallas's roster and we're like, damn, Dallas's roster is stacked. I'm looking at Dallas's roster now and I'm like, I like Brandon Cooks. Don't get me wrong. I like Brandon Cooks. I like Kevontae Turpin. But is Kevontae Turpin moving the needle? No. It's not moving the needle. You know? I get it. I understand. I understand. And people might be looking at me like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I promise you I do. For me, it feels like Dallas is stuck in purgatory. They're stuck in this weird spot where they just can't get out of their own way. They can't seem to break through. And now you're faced with a situation in where you have a wide receiver who you guys drafted, who's developed to be a very good wide receiver, albeit. But you have question marks regarding your entire team. Will the Jones family, will they fully embrace a rebuild? Or does that not put asses in seats? It's going to be interesting to see how it all shakes out. I'm interested to see how it all shakes out. But for me, if the Ceedee Lamb report is actual true, and Ceedee Lamb is expected to request a trade if he does not get the offer he's anticipating, at this point, hey, let it play out the way it's going to play out. But if I'm Dallas, if I'm the Dallas Cowboys and I'm the Dallas Cowboys brass, sitting back, waiting to see how it all shakes out. Because one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to pigeonhole yourself and put yourself in a worse off situation. You don't know what the future of Dak Prescott holds. You don't know what the future of Mike McCarthy holds. And at this point, you don't know what the future of Ceedee Lamb holds. Let me know what you guys would do in the comment section if you were the Dallas Cowboys front office. Would you re-sign Ceedee Lamb to whatever said contract he's asking for? Or would you let the season play out the way I'm suggesting it? If you like more video content like this, give this video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss when we go live.